everyone, today we're going to be practicing writing numbers in both word form and standard form. Don't forget that you should be making your page look like mine. Anything I write on the screen, you should be writing in your notes as well. And the first thing we're going to need to review in order to be good at writing numbers in both of those formats is place value. So if you remember, we start reading the places for place value at the decimal, going away from the decimal in either direction. And on the right side of the decimal is our THS side, because all of these words end in the letters THS. And if you even remember, we can even label those first two places TH to help us remember that it's tenths, hundredths, and then the last one is thousandths. We could keep going, but that's, you'll not normally see anything beyond that. And then in the other direction, we have ones, tens, hundreds, and then we have the next group of three, which is the thousands group. Thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. The next group is the millions group. Millions, 10 millions, 100 millions. And then the billions group. Billions, 10 billions, 100 billions. And it sort of follows that pattern. The one important thing to note is that the comma comes after every three numbers. And that's where we're going to be plugging a word in when we write in word form. And I'll show you what I mean when we look at the examples. So let's look at some examples of how this comes up when you're doing your progress monitoring. The first one that you might see has a number in it. It shows you the number in number form, and then it asks you to write which of these is in the hundreds place, the tens place, and the ones place. So really this one is just about knowing your place value. The 2 is in the ones place, the 9 is in the tens place, and the 5 is in the hundreds place. You can also notice that we're pretty much just writing the numbers in order again. The next example says the depth of an ocean is 12,900 feet. Which answer below is the same as 12,900? If you can read this number out loud to yourself or whisper it out loud to yourself, that will be really helpful. But the other thing you want to notice is right where that comma is where we're plugging in the name of that group, which is the thousands group. Right? So 12,900. And we just need to match that up with the words. The next one says write 5 hundreds, 110, 9 ones as a number. So I'm going to put 500, 110. Why is it not letting me write that? And 9 ones as a number. So again, if you just go in order, 5 hundreds, write that down, 5. 110, write the number 1. 9 ones, write the number 9. If you just write it in order and even do it one at a time, that can be really helpful. The next example says write 8,218 as a number. So again, I'm going to look for those place value words because I'm not writing anything there. That's telling me where it's going to go. So I'm going to write the number 8, and then I'm going to write a 2 in the hundreds place, and then the number 18, 8,218. And when you reread the number that you write down, you should reread it and match it up with the words and make sure that you have it written the way you want it written. The last example says 9,655,450. So I'm going to put a 9 in the millions place, 9 million. I'm going to write 655, and then I'm going to put a comma for the word thousand. So 9,655,450. So go ahead and do the You Try It problems, and again, I've grouped them with similar types of problems together. Feel free to rewatch any of the examples in the video if you get stuck on that problem. And also, I highly recommend underlining or highlighting or color coding the words that signal the place values or the words that signal where to put your comma, because I think that's really a helpful trick. And then if you get to the end and you feel like you still need more practice, there are extra practice links for games and extra practice at the end. Happy practicing!